Good morning. Good, thank you. We're here with Carol today for her appointment with Dr. Walmsley. Thank you. How are you feeling, Carol?
Not nervous at all.
Oh, good. That's good. Always remember that a smile is the most beautiful thing that you will ever wear. And that's why looking after your teeth is so important. And thank you to our wonderful dentist, Dr. Walmsley, for giving Carol a sparkling smile. Dr. Walmsley, thank you so much for having us and for having Carol in your chair. I know she says she's excited and not nervous, but I think everybody who comes to the dentist, most people feel a bit nervous. But tell us a little bit about your practice and how you got into dentistry.
So I'm new to Ballito. We moved here in January last year, and I used to have a practice in Matuba. And my husband and I decided we'd just like to have better opportunities for our daughters. So we took up the opportunity because I bought it over from Dr. van der Merwe, who sadly passed away. And he was actually next door, and things just worked in our favor, and we ended up doing renovations and moving over and having a bigger area. So we have 3 chairs available now. Yeah, so it's quite nice. It's grown very quickly. We've got the oral hygienist Esna, who's still around. She worked for Dr. van der Merwe for 11 years. And I have a new dentist, Dr. Reynolds, who also works here and helps all the patients and all of that.
Lovely. Well, your practice is so beautiful. When you walk in, you just feel comfortable and you feel,
Thank you.
I actually feel like getting in the chair. Yeah, well, that's true.
That was my aim from the beginning.
And
yeah.
looking after your teeth is important, isn't it?
So important.
Use the right toothbrushes, the right products.
Yes, it goes a long way. Teeth play a big role in self-confidence, but also function, eating right and your diet and being able to chew those foods. So looking after your teeth is very, very important, which a lot of people I don't think take as seriously as they should until something goes wrong, and then they realize I wish I could have, would have, should have, and then they can't go back to that. Yeah.
And is flossing important? Because I'm a bad one, I always don't floss.
Flossing is actually very
really
important. Yes. So basically, with the reason why we floss is because when you're brushing your teeth, the bristles of the toothbrush can't get in between the teeth where they make contact. And so those germs or the bacteria that end up sitting there kind of win the jackpot if you don't floss, because they never get interrupted. So they have all the time in the world to work on the teeth and cause holes. And then often what happens is you end up getting a hole starting in between the teeth and you're not aware of it. And one day all of a sudden you just have a huge cavity and you can't understand why. It's because you didn't floss.
Okay, well there we go. I'm going to start flossing today. So yeah. Our beautiful winner here, Carol, what is your plan with her? What are you going to do with her teeth?
So with Carol, I had like a little sneak peek and we had a look at what we could do. Obviously one of Carol's biggest issues she has, or what she's most self-aware of, is her overbite. Unfortunately, with cases like that, it's not a quick fix, so orthodontics normally needs to be involved, possibly extractions to make space to move the teeth back. But I did come up with a treatment plan where we won't necessarily be able to sort out the overbite, but by adjusting a few things and maybe building up some of the teeth, we will be able to, if I can say, disguise the overbite so it's not as noticeable. I was hoping to do a bit of a whitening or a bleaching on her teeth, but due to already existing crowns, unfortunately they don't bleach. So we won't really be able to do that. Otherwise she's going to have different colored teeth in her mouth, which I don't want to do to you.
But this is the Rainbow Nation.
Well, there we go. We can go rainbow teeth. There we go. If she's up for it, I'll go for it.
We'll have to get one of these colored teeth. Or apple green.
Oh, shame. So I have a plan in place. We're going to discuss it. Also, I need her to tell me what she is hoping for, and from there I can tell her what is realistic and what can happen, and what unfortunately is not in the cards for her.
Well, exciting times ahead.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yes.
I'm very honored that I can be a part of this this journey with you and be able to help you where I can. And I think it's wonderful that we're able to help somebody like you, and hopefully we can do it again sometime soon, you know, because like I said, teeth are so important and really helps you feel a lot better and more confident going out into the world and smiling. I have so many patients who don't smile or don't show teeth when they smile because they're so aware and self-conscious of it that they don't want to. So one of the big things for me doing this is to help people with, you know, being more confident and going into the world feeling better about themselves.
And Dr. Walmsley, what services do you offer here?
So we have, like I said earlier, we have an oral hygienist, and she does the teeth cleaning. She also does the whitening, teeth whitening for patients. And then myself and Dr. Reynolds, we do everything from full consultations with x-rays, fillings, root canal treatments, and then your more aesthetic things like crowns, bridges, implant treatments. So full treatment, you can have a full mouth makeover done in one place, which is quite nice. And also we really enjoy having children come through and seeing children and spending time with them, trying to get them to be more comfortable in the dental rooms and not so scared. That's also most of why the decor is how it is,
so
to
lovely,
just try and make them
yes,
feel
lovely
as
and warm
comfortable
and-
as possible.
yes.
Yeah. So that's a big thing, a big aim or goal of mine is to try and make that children don't grow up having this huge fear of the dentist like most people do. So we do pretty much everything here.
Oh, wonderful. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Walmsley. And as you can see how important dental is for you, and be excited to see Carol's transformation at the end on our big reveal, episode 13. Now you can follow us as we move to our next episode, nails. Exciting, we're going to be at Tammy Taylor in Salt Rock, where we will be assessing and talking about nails and everything fab, toes and fingers. We'll see you there.